Hi there, Ellwood City Wolverines fans. My name is Brad Windhorst, and tonight we've got the junior high, or in this case, middle school matchup, as it is your Ellwood City Wolverines against the Shenango Wildcats. We're here live at Shenango High School at the fairly new and renovated from 2 years ago turf field here in Shenango and Newcastle, PA. A little trip up 65. Beautiful weather. We're sitting at 66 degrees right now. So beautiful weather for a Wednesday night middle school game. This game was slated for a 4 o'clock kickoff, but both teams agreed to a later kickoff as both teams are kind of competitive. I believe Shenango Wildcats come into play 2-1 record. They had a heartbreaking loss last week. It came down to the last play for Shenango Wildcats against Laurel. And Laurel did pick off quarterback for Shenango, and that ended the game in favor of the Laurel Spartans. The flip side, you got the Ellwood City Wolverines, who come into play 3-1. Our previous broadcast for middle school was against Northgate. That trip all the way down on 79 and 279, all the way down in the Pittsburgh area, just about 10 minutes, 15 minutes out of Bellevue, basically, down in Pittsburgh. The Wolverines put up a very, very good fight and came out victorious. I believe it was 36-8 over Northgate Flames. So there's the coin toss by the officials tonight. It looks like, I believe, Ellwood City won the toss, and they're going to receive. If you see head coach Frank Keeley on the far right side there, saying that he wants the ball. So we'll see how they choose their sides here. There's the touch of the shoulder, so that means that Ellwood City will be receiving, and Shenango Wildcats will be deferring to the second half. So once again, folks, I'm Brad Windhorst for Ellwood City Sports alongside David Windhorst. My dad is actually helping out tonight, so if you want to make your judgment calls on how well he's doing, you can just let me know. So there's that. So on the opposite side there, Parsons. Yep. So this is the fourth matchup here. Sorry, I mean Wolverines came into play 2-1, not 3-1. So this is the fourth week for the Wolverines, as they went and played Laurel in the first week, suffered a tough shutout loss, came back to beat Union, I believe 42-8, and then with 36-8 win over Northgate, they are 2-1. We do have the rosters for both teams, so we'll try our best here to get those numbers in a timely manner. We're kind of doubling up on everything a little bit, so we're a little bit under the weather here, manpower, but we'll try our best. Our next Ellwood City Sports broadcast will be Friday. It is homecoming for the varsity Wolverines. They play host of the Neshannock Lancers. We'll probably be on the air about 6:30, as they usually do their pre-ceremonies about a half hour before kickoff. So pay attention. Go to our YouTube page, type in Ellwood City Wolverines, and then subscribe to our page. That way you get alerted exactly when we go live. Sometimes it's 6:20, sometimes it's 6:25. That way you get the exact time of when we go live. So Wildcats will be kicking off here as number 4, Mason McConnell. So Wolverines have 2 back to return. I believe it's number 20, Anthony Barbario. And I want to say number 16, Carlo Nardone on the far side. So we'll get our officials in the right position here. If my eyes do not deceive me, I think Mr. Dan Morella is the official line judge on the closest side here. So another Ellwood alum. Here's the kickoff, onside kick. It'll roll to about the 49. So indirectly, it doesn't go the full 10 yards, but no matter what, the Wolverines do recover. So they'll get good field position on the Shenango 49-yard line. So with the recovery off the onside was Craig Patterson, number 68. So the Wolverines coming out on the field here. Your starting lineup is number 76, Tristan Reynolds. Number 66, Eli Moore. I believe number 78, Perry DuBois. And we'll start calling out numbers as we progress through tonight's game. So here's the first play for the Wolverines. Here's the snap. Handoff there to the I formation running back. He'll get this far right side here. A good run, I believe, by number 2, Dominic Hogue with the carry. Very good pickup all the way down to about the 33-yard line. And that is a Wolverines first down. I formation once again for the Wolverines. Quarterback keeper up the middle, down past the 22, about the 16-yard line is number 15, Aaron Lake. He will get the Wolverines' second first down. And just like that, the Wolverines are down to the Shenango 16-yard line. So first down Wolverines. 2 quick plays. The Wolverine offense is moving. So Wolverines once again in that I formation with Lake under center. Here's the snap. Handoff to number 2, Hogue again. He'll get that inside shoulder off the left side guard there. Good yardage all the way down to the 9-yard line. So pickup of 7 yards for the Wolverines. So almost 3 plays, 3 first downs for the Wolverines. Under 7 minutes here, first quarter. Let's see what we got here. I want to say the chains. I wonder if there's an issue with the chains. Okay, here we go. Oh, check that. I think it's. They're saying first down and 9, but it's not a first down, but who knows. And off here to number 5. Going in for the score is Nate Kennedy, and that is a Wolverines touchdown. So an early 6-0 lead for the Wolverines. Not really sure what's going on with the sticks on that far right side, but no matter what, that was less than 4 downs. Wolverines march it right down the field, a 49-yard drive as they take the early 6-0 lead over the Wildcats. I formation here. Lake hands off to number 5, Kennedy. He is tripped up in the backfield. I believe number 32, Landon Albertini, made the tackle. And that will keep our score here from Shenango High School, 6-0 Wolverines. So 6:37 here, first quarter. We'll stay here. We'll talk a little bit about Ellwood City Sports. Some big updates yesterday across the board. Girls tennis went and traveled across the pond, shall we say, or across the creek. They went and played those other sides, a.k.a. Riverside, and defeated the Riverside Panthers in girls tennis 3-2. All your singles, the number 1, number 2, and number 3 singles for the Wolverines did come out victorious. So they won their second match of the year, and they actually finished their schedule. They have, I think, team sections or double sections remaining for girls tennis. At the same time, boys cross-country team went 3-0 yesterday, so they have gone 8-0. That means 24 regular season matches in a row now, dating back to last year, 16-0, and they're halfway there again. They're 8-0 this year. So here we go. Kicking off is the big boy, number 78, Perry DuBois for the Wolverines. Here's the kickoff. Nice deep kick. It'll bounce once, hit about the 24, picked up there by the Shenango Wildcat. He gets the outside edge to the left. Number 1 cuts up the middle. A good return by number 1, Jason Williams. He'll bring it back to the Wolverines side, all the way to about the 46 or 47-yard line. So a good 20-some yard plus return by Williams. And just like that, both teams have had the ball on the opposing side of the 50. Quarterback for the Wildcats is a big, tall, lengthy guy, number 12, Christian Anarock. He'll hand the ball off there, up the middle, I believe to number 24, A.J. Farella. He'll get down to about the 41, so he picks up a long 6 yards. So they'll set up a 2nd down and 4. Under center, handoff here to, I believe, number 32. He'll get that outside edge. Tackled there by number 25, so good carry by number 32, Landon Albertini. He'll get the 1st down for the Wildcats. Tackled by Jacob Biskip for the Wolverines. So 1st down for the Wildcats to the 30-yard line. We were talking to the score clock operator here for Shenango Wildcats. They were in a tough one last week against Laurel, came down to last play, so good chance that you're going to see both teams up and down the field tonight, left and right. Oh, looks like we got a flag, and it's against the Wolverines. They're going to say offsides, not really sure who, but that'll be an early or easy 5-yard gain for the Wildcats down to the 25. So that'll set up a 1st and 5 now for the Wildcats. Man in motion, number 32 across the side here. Quick handoff to number 24. He's got a nice burst of speed up the middle. Number 24, A.J. Farella, tackled, I believe, by number 84, Richard Curtin. So Wildcats get down to about the 18-yard line. And that'll be a 1st down for the Wildcats. Just over 5 minutes here, 1st quarter. It's the 6:30 kickoff. We're going 5 wide by the Wildcats. In motion is number 32. Back to passes, Anarock. He'll get it out there quickly to number 22. He'll try to get that outside edge. He does get there, but good pursuit by number 84, Richard Curtin. He'll shut it down on that outside edge. And Declan O'Brien as well on the tackle, in fact. So number 54, my apologies, not 84. 84 is on the closer side. So number 54, Declan O'Brien. That reception was by number 22, Trey Ross. He got that outside edge, but it was sealed off quickly by O'Brien. Kept it to a minimal gain down to the 15-yard line. So that will set up a 2nd down and 7. Back to that I formation in tight. Quick handoff there to number 24. He'll get it fall forward, and that's Farello. Not for the 1st down, but he'll get inside the 10-yard line, down to about the 9. So this will set up a 3rd down and a short 1 yard. I formation once again, pitch out here to the far side, number 32. He'll get the outside edge, turn, spin around, up the middle, and he'll march his way in for the touchdown. Number 32, Landon Albertini. And with 3:21 left in the first quarter, both teams up and down the field as the score is now tied 6-all. So both teams coming out with some really good drives. I want to say the Shenango Wildcats was a 47-yard drive, while the Wolverines had a 49-yard drive. Here's I formation for the two-point conversion. He'll hand off to number 32, quickly taken down by number 54, Declan O'Brien. And that will keep the score tied 6-6. What a play by O'Brien. That's 2 big tackles in this game so far for O'Brien. We'll take a little break. 3:21 left here, first quarter, 6-all. All right, welcome back, folks. 3:21 here, first quarter, 6-all. On that two-point conversion play, there was an injury for the Wildcats. Number 24, A.J. Farella, one of the running backs. He's being attended to here on the bench. It's not looking too good. He did limp off on his own, but he did have one leg up in the air. So there's the return by number 5, Nate Kennedy. I'm sorry. I apologize. I have to laugh a little bit. When Perry DuBois is out on the kick return, Big Boy looks for somebody to hit. If you're watching the screen, he took it out on somebody. Oh, my. So 3:18 here. Once again, the Wolverines will get the ball on the Shenango side, 49-yard line. Nice little return there by number 5, Nate Kennedy, for the Wolverines. So I formation, 2 on this side, the wide receiver position. Here's the snap. Handoff goes, I believe, to number 2, Dominic Hogue. He will roll forward to about the 46-yard line. So only a pickup of 3. couple host tacklers up the middle for the Wildcats. I want to say number 32. Number 32, Landon Albertini. For the Wildcats. So second down and a long 7 here at the 46. Wolverines come out in that pistol formation, side card close to us. There's the snap. Quick pass there to number 20. Good defensive play by the linebacker, number 32, I think Landon Albertini again. He tipped it, and it does fall incomplete. If number 20 caught that, number 20 being Anthony Barbarillo, he definitely had some yards to gain on that play. We saw this against Northgate. We saw that the tight end, number 20, would just go out for a 5 quick pattern, a curl, turn around, and the pass was right there for a quick 6-7 yard gain. So third down and 7. In motions, Wolverine. Here's the handoff. Fumbled there by number 22, Jackson Kerr. He will fall back on it, but unfortunately the Wolverines will lose a couple yards there back to their own 49-yard line. So after 6 or 7 plays and a quick early touchdown for the Wolverines, now they get backed up here in a 4th and a long 12 yards. Four wide, 2 on each side for the Wolverines. Here's snap back to Lake. He'll come out to this far side. He'll try to pass. It's fumbled. No matter what, doesn't matter for both teams. Either it was going to be a sack or a turnover. And just like that, the Shenango Wildcats are in business with the short field. They'll take over at the 1:48 mark, first quarter, at the Wolverines' 41-yard line. So both wide receivers on the close side here were not open. Lake had to kind of improvise, and unfortunately, like I said, he was either going to be sacked or it was going to be a fumble, and then Wildcats do take over. Four wide for the Wildcats. In motion is number 32. He'll do a quick little handoff once again. Sniffing that play out was number 20 and number 84. Richard Curtin, 84, and number 20, Anthony Barbarillo. A double reverse. Number 32, Albertini coming in motion. He'll get the ball from Anarok, and then he'll quickly hand it off once again to the wide receiver coming the opposite side. But the Wolverines do stop it for a gain of 1, so that'll set up a 2nd and 9. Hand off here to number 32. Good tackle by number 16 and a couple of other Wolverines players. So Carlo Nardone on the second hit. I want to say number 20 also was in there, Anthony Barbarillo, again from that free safety position coming up. So gain of 1 by the Wildcats. That's up a 3rd down and 8. Just over 30 seconds here. 4 wide on each, or 2 sides. Rolling out is Anarok. He'll pass quickly. Picked off there. Not sure who it was picked off by yet. I want to say it was number 16, Carlo Nardone with the interception. Yep, so Carlo Nardone with the interception. And just like that, the Wolverines take over. So this is like high school football 101. Both teams drive over 50-some yards for touchdowns, and then they come back, both of them possess the ball, can't even move the ball. Go figure. Middle school football. So turnovers, back-to-back turnovers on possessions means we're still tied 6-6. Just 21 seconds left here, first quarter. So Wolverines will take over. I formation here at their 45. And unfortunately, a hard count there by number 15, Aaron Lake, draws his own players off sides. So false start for the Wolverines. That'll set up a first down and 15 now for the Wolverines. Here's a snap. This time by the Wolverines. Aaron Lake will keep it. Picks up the 5+. He'll gain about 10 yards to the 50-yard line. So a nice play. Good quarterback keeper by number 15, Aaron Lake, for a gain of 10. That'll set up a 2nd and 5 when we return, as that is the end of the first quarter from Shenango High School. It is 6 apiece, 6-6 for middle school action. We'll take a little break and bring you second quarter action from Shenango High School. All right, folks, coming back here to the second quarter of tonight's middle school football game. It's 6 apiece. Wolverines with that 10-yard Aaron Lake keeper. Quick step right off the bat. He'll lean forward. He's still going. Spin moves out of a tackle. And just like that, he'll pick up another 10 yards and another first down for the Wolverines. Also final from yesterday, or late last night, Tuesday night, was the girls' volleyball team. They won in quick and early sets. They went and defeated their opponent 3-0, so they will improve to, I believe that makes it now 4-1 on the season. I'll have to look, kind of going off my head here. Handoff was to number 2, Dominic Hogue. He will pick up 2 yards down to the 38. So Wolverines will come out. 4 wide receivers in the pistol. Lake will keep it. Unfortunately, either way you were looking at it, he was going to be stopped. If he handed that ball off, it was going to be tackled for loss, or if he kept it, nothing different there. Loss of about 3.5 yards, 4 yards. That'll set up a long 3rd down and 12 for the Wolverines. With it being middle school football, most teams, unless it's on their side back in the 20, they'll go for it. So Wolverines will look to make a play here, either to cut the field in half or the yardage in half, or try to do some trickery. So Wide receiver motions number 22. Handoff here to number 22, and there's your trickery. He tosses it up. He leaves it short, and it is picked off by the Wildcats. So we were just saying it. We were expecting some trickery by number 22, Jackson Kerr. He goes in motion. Handoff by Lake. He's looking to pass. Unfortunately, did not get enough underneath of it. That will go as an interception. So Shenango Wildcats here in the first half have 2 turnovers against the Wolverines. The only neutral thing is you didn't give up any points. Here's the pitch out to the close side here. I want to say the number 32, Albertino. Albertini. The pitch out will gain him about 3 yards. So it sets up a 2nd down and 7. I formation handoff there. Once again to Albertini. He'll try to turn upfield. He'll fall forward for maybe a yard. Wolverine defense coming through once again. That will set up a 3rd down, and I believe a long 6 yards. Again, folks, our next broadcast will be Friday night, 2 nights from now, as it is homecoming for the Wolverines varsity team. We'll be live about 6:30 as they go on and take on the Shannock Lancers. Here's the snap. Keeper by number 12, Anarock. He'll try that outside edge. He gets out of the tackle by number 54, Declan O'Brien, but the Wolverines' host of tacklers come over behind him and make the play. So that'll set up a 4th down and 7. So Shenango will look to pass here, I want to say. There's a timeout. It's going to be a timeout for Shenango Wildcats. That will leave them with 2. So we'll take a short little break. 4:18 here, 2nd quarter, 6-all. All right, folks, coming back, 2nd quarter, 4:18 left. Shenango is looking to go ahead and punt the ball. That may be the first punt of the season I've seen all year. Almost, I want to say Declan O'Brien did get a hand on it as it just drops right at the 46-yard line. Touchdown there by number 10, Nico DeSalvo. I want to say Declan O'Brien definitely got his hand on that. If you want to talk about a first half MVP, I know we still got 4 minutes left here in the first half. Declan O'Brien, by far, defense and special teams making plays left and right for the Wolverines. So the Wolverines will see if they can get a drive going here. They're 3rd in a row. Here's the snap. Handoff there to number 2, cutting, spin move, weaving, diving all around the place. Number 2, Dominic Hogue. I believe he's going to be short of the first down, so it'll be 2nd and inches. But a very good play by the Wolverines. So a 9-yard gain will set up a 2nd down and 1. You know, head coach Frank Keeley's going to be like, listen, we get this first down. We want to kind of pick up the pace a little bit. 3 minutes here to go about 40 yards. That time moves. It does move fast. So I formation once again for the Wolverines. Here's the handoff once again to Hogue, I believe. He'll lean forward. They're going to say that he is short, so it's going to be 3rd down for the Wolverines. So that will set up a 3rd down, an even shorter one for the Wolverines. Lake, quick handoff there to number 16. He kind of gets hit in the backfield. Is number 16, Carlo Nardone. He keeps trucking forward, cuts to that right side, and he will pick up the 1st down for the Wolverines. About the 34-yard line. So 1st down, Wolverines. I formation keeper by Lake. He'll roll out to this far right side. He's got the entire sideline. Tackled by technically number 1, I want to say, for the Shenango Wildcats, Jason Williams. He popped it out of the back corner of Lake. He reached around, popped it out. It was a fumble, but it did go out of bounds. So the Wolverines will keep the ball. It'll come back to about the 9-yard line. So that should be 1st and goal for the Wolverines. No doubt head coach Frank Healy's going to tell him, listen, tuck it, 2 hands. Big possession here with 2 minutes before halftime. I formation for the Wolverines. Handoff there to the backfield. I want to say it was number 2, Dominic Hogue. He's been kind of taking most of the reps here in this first half. I want to say down to about the 7-yard line, so a gain of 2. So that will set up a 2nd down and 7. Just under a minute and a half left. Aaron Lake under center. He'll hand off there once again to number 5, Nate Kennedy. He'll roll in for the touchdown, Wolverines. So we were talking about it, how Dominic Hogue has been taking most of the reps in the field, and in that end zone, Nate Kennedy has a little bit of a bigger build, a little bit bigger body. He'll take that, go right north and south. He'll score for the Wolverines at the 121 mark. That will make the score now officially 12-6, Ellwood City. So a nice, methodical, big word for those folks, methodical drive by the Wolverines to get on the board here right before halftime. So 3 wide on that far side for the 2-point conversion. He'll pass out there. Wide open is number 16. It hits his hands. Oh, unfortunately, Nardone drops it. It's incomplete. And with 1:21 left, it is 12-6 Wolverines. We'll take a short little break. All right, folks, come back here. 1:21 left. First half, a nice, good, long drive by the Wolverines for that touchdown. They'll take the lead 12-6. Don't want to jinx them, but the only issue is there is 1:21 left before halftime, so maybe they left a little too much time on the clock. Here's the kick by Perry. Live ball eventually fallen on, I believe, by number 12, the quarterback, Christian Anarock. Sometimes you can catch people napping on those squib kicks, sky kicks, whatever you want to call them. So the Wildcats will take over at their own 40-yard line. Minute 21 left. Wouldn't doubt the playbook is going to open up here a little bit right before halftime. So 4 wide receivers for the Wildcats, 3 on the close side here. Here's the snap. He'll throw out, completed to number 22. He'll stay inbounds. Maybe not the best play in the world to stay in bounds, but a good reception by number 22, Trey Ross. That'll keep the clock rolling. He'll pick up 9. Now 1 minute remaining in the first half. It's a tough one there. You're glad to get 9 yards, but you should go out of bounds to keep that clock in your back pocket. So here's the snap. A quick handoff here. Close side. Good tackle. Good tackle by number 16, Carlo Nardone. He sniffed that one out on the jet sweep wide receiver handoff. That is the second timeout for the Wildcats. That's a tough one for the Wildcats. That's 3rd down and 7. 35 seconds left this first half. Not what you're looking to do on offense for the Wildcats. Folks, if you want to catch this live stream and any of our stats or standings and results from this past week, and in fact the past year, I know it's crazy to think a year, we're talking almost 2 months now of stats. You can check us out at our website, www.ecwolverines.com. You can catch stats, statistics, results from individual results like golf and tennis, and then you can catch all of our live streams as well as on our YouTube page. Go ahead and type in on YouTube, Ellwood City Wolverines. If you subscribe to our channel, one, you're going to help us get to 1,000. We're about 956 or so we're almost there. But more importantly, you'll be notified when we go live. So, 35 seconds here. Just a simple handoff to the big boy, number 32, Albertini. Tackled by number 78, Perry Du Bois. In fact, he'll get the first down. That'll leave about 29 seconds left. That's a weird time to take that. So the final timeout by Shenango. It's middle school, but not really sure why you're taking a timeout. You should be playing for 2 or 3 plays in a row. They went big package, unfortunately. So big package there. Gets the first down, but then you're not ready for the next play. So the Wildcats are out of timeouts. About 29 seconds left here in the first half. A good first half. I know the score only is 12-6, but it kind of feels like we're in the 18s and 20s. Both teams have had some good successful drives, and then both teams have had some turnovers. So look at, for sure, for the package to change for the Wildcats, you're probably going to see at least 3, if not 4 wide. And in fact, it looks like we've got 4 wide, 2 on the far side, 2 closest to us. Sidecar beside Anarock as well. Here's the snap. Back to pass is Anarock. He'll get it off. Nobody open. And I think they're going to say intentional. Are they going to say intentional grounding? Yep, they're going to say intentional grounding. Not a fan of it 100%, but it is pretty accurate. I think they're going to say that he was trying to throw, but it's not even close. I kind of see that one going both ways because I knew what he was trying to do. We'll see what the officials say. Indirectly, I think there was intent to just throw it short, but they may say that the wide receiver is in the vicinity. Nope, they're going to tack it on. So they're going to say intentional grounding. Just it's a spot foul. So indirectly, he loses 5 yards, and it's a loss of down. So it does set up a 2nd down and 15. Just about 25 seconds left in his first half. It seems like this is a recurring theme. Everything right before halftime. You see this on national television as well, where these games last 30 seconds get drawn out to be 10 minutes alone. All right, so 2nd and 15, 25 seconds. In motion is the Wildcats. He'll hand it off there, I believe, to number 10, Nico DeSalvo. Nice tackle there by the front line of the Wolverines. I want to say number 84, Richard Curtin, and number 76, Tristan Reynolds on the tackle. And that should run out the first half clock here as we officially have hit 0. It is halftime, folks. Halftime score from Shenango High School. It is 12-6, your Wolverines. We're getting 10 minutes on the clock, so we'll take a short little break. We'll talk a little bit about some Ellwood City sports, and we'll bring you second half action. So halftime, 12-6, Wolverines. All right, folks, welcome back to the second half here from Shenango High School. The Ellwood City Wolverines lead the Wildcats 12-6. Some back and forth play here. Both teams finished their first drive. I think the Wolverines had a 49-yard drive for a touchdown. Then Wildcats came back with a 47-yard drive, and then both teams turned the ball over, a couple 3-and-outs and a punt, and a late score by the Wolverines give them the 12-6 lead. So there's the kickoff by the Wolverines. Just kneeled down again, once again, number 12, the quarterback, Christian Anarok. Final score here from the golf team. They played their last team match. Unfortunately, they lost to Laurel today, 232-214. That means the Wolverines will finish the year 8-5. They do have some individual and team stuff coming up in the next couple weeks. So here's the first play from scrimmage. Handoff there to the running back, number 32, Albertini. He will get to about the 50-yard line for the Wildcats. It's a nice pickup of 5. They'll set up a 2nd down and 5 for the Wildcats. We want to send out a special shout out to Declan O'Brien's dad, as we got a fun fact from Thad Sturgeon. Sure enough, tonight is Declan O'Brien's birthday. So not only is he kind of our MVP in the first half, he's also celebrating his dad's birthday. So QB keeper there for the Wildcats. Maybe a misplay. He'll gain a yard. Nice tackle there by, I believe, the far side, number 78, Perry Du Bois, up the middle. And Tristan Reynolds, number 76 as well. So once again, after that first drive by the Wildcats up and down the field, they've been struggling to get some good yardage. It sets up a 3rd and 4. Oh, nope. Well, we'll see how this one goes. I wouldn't doubt they're going to probably say offsides. No, they're going to say false start. Okay. So the Wolverine defense did jump a little bit, but they must have had enough time to reset. A far offensive lineman for the Wildcats did jump, so that'll set up a 3rd and 9. It's a 3rd down here for the Wildcats. Nice running play up through the middle. And a 1st down for the Wildcats. So I want to say that was another Wildcats 1st down on the play. Tackle was by Tristan Reynolds. So 3rd down and 9 in the Shenango Wildcats. I think they got about 12 or 13 on the play. So 1st down and 10 at the 41. Handoff there to number 32, Albertini. He'll cut up the middle. Nice play once again. 2 carries in a row for the Wildcats, 2 1st downs. So once again, Wildcats 1st down, now down to the 30-yard line. It's an I formation once again for the Wildcats. Handoff here to Albertini. This time he hits the first initial tackler, number 55, Colton Gulo. He'll be stopped for maybe a yard. Sets up 2nd down. second down and 10. Maybe a yard there. Handoff once again to the up man. I want to say that is number 10, Nico Del Salvo. He will get the first down for the Wildcats. Down to about the 20-yard line. So first down for the Wildcats. I'm wondering if one of the players for the Wildcats. Oh, there we go. So that's what it was. So the quarterback, I believe, or one of the players for the Wildcats did lose a helmet, so they have to come out for one play. There we go. Now we're back to running clock. About 4.5 minutes left in the third quarter. Still the initial drive by the Wildcats. I formation. Bad snap, bad play, but somehow the Wildcats do fall back on it. So a loss of 2. They'll set up second down and 12 now. One thing that you should probably do in middle school is keep the plays simple. Go north and south. Do not get too fancy, and unfortunately that snap count changed and it threw off the quarterback a little bit. Wildcats do keep the ball. 4 wide receivers. Quarterback keeper, he'll go and lean forward. Powell will push him down to about the 16-yard line. So just a play there to pick up some yards. That'll set up a, third down to about 5. Anthony Barbario, number 20, on the tackle for the Wolverines. So that'll set up a third down and 6, in fact, from the 16-yard line. Man in motion is Albertini. There's a snap. Quick handoff there to number. Let's see when he gets back up. Oh, number 10, Nico DeSalvo. He'll fall forward to about the 12. Maybe the 13-yard line. So he'll pick up 3. That'll set up a fourth down and 3. Not saying this is a pivotal play, but there's only 2 minutes left in this third quarter. Wolverines get the stop. They can kind of kill the clock till the 4th. So empty backfield, 5 wide receivers. In motion is Albertini. He'll hand it off. He'll get that jet sweep. He's got that outside edge. He'll waltz right into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. So number 32, Landon Albertini. Not the first time. That is probably the 7th or 8th time that the Wildcats have called that jet sweep. And that will now make the score 12 apiece. And we kind of discussed a couple things at halftime. One of the things that we discussed are these 2-point conversions. Somebody's going to convert one, and that may be the difference in this game tonight. So Wildcats come out. 2-point conversion here. 4 wide receivers. In motion is Albertini. Handoff there to Albertini. And once again, met there. I think he indirectly was stopped. His forward progress was stopped. Perry Du Bois comes out with the ball, but nonetheless, try is no good. That'll keep the score 2-13, third quarter, 12 apiece. Very good one. We'll come back third quarter, 12 all. All right, folks. 2:13 kicking off is number 4, Mason McConnell. He'll kick it off. Decent kick there, returned by the Wolverines, I believe number 10. That being Tyler Amicone. He'll be taken down, we'll see here in a second, about the 43-yard line. So 2:07 third quarter. Kind of a back and forth game, setting up for a really, really good fourth quarter. We made the trip down, beautiful weather. Start of the kickoff tonight was about 67, 66 degrees. I will say, though, the next couple nights, it's going to get chilly down in the 40s in the evening. So definitely some sweater weather. Handoff there, a little bit of maybe some confusion on the line. Hand out there. Ooh. Pitch out to number 2, Dominic Hogue. Nice tackle by Albertini, who came back after scoring the tying touchdown with a big hit. So no gain for the Wolverines. That'll set up 2nd and 10. So I think we're going to get a timeout for the Wolverines. Kind of that situation where the Wolverines want to get the first down here to kind of possess the ball going into the fourth quarter. So we'll take a short little break. Third quarter, 1:26 left, 12 all. All right, folks, game reset here, third quarter. Wildcats did score on their previous drive to tie the game 12 all, 1:26 left. Some very good action by both teams. I formation for the Wolverines. Here's a snap and handoff to number 2, Dominic Hogue. He will lean forward for a gain of 3. Not a big fan of your quarterback being tackled after the whistle. Not a big fan of that, but, I mean, it was a clear handoff. So that'll set up a 3rd down and 7 from about the Wolverines' 46-yard line, just under a minute remaining in the third. It's 2 wide receivers on the far side, 1 on our side. Here's the snap back to Aaron Lake. He'll look to pass. Quick pass there. A little low, intended for number 20, Anthony Barbario. Falls short, so that'll set up a 4th down. And a big decision here for the Wolverines. They gotta either go for it or they gotta punt. I'm one where if you know it's gonna be 4 downs, set up for that 4th down play. So maybe a previous play, maybe a run play, then a pass play, but hey, I don't get paid the big bucks to do this. So here we go. 4th down and 7. 4 wide receivers. Back to passes, Aaron Lake. He'll roll out, chuck it up, and a nice play. Good catch by number 25. He's still rolling down to the 40. That is Jacob Biscup, and that, folks, is why I am not paid the big bucks at all. Whew. What a play. Good pass by Aaron Lake. Like it was meant to be. Down to the 40-yard line. 1st down, Wolverines. If I'm head coach Frank Keeley, this next 40-some yards is going to be the slowest 40 yards of the night. So one play here, about 18 seconds left. Keeper by Lake. He'll lean forward, taking some people with him. What a play by Aaron Lake. He'll get about 8 yards carrying Albertini, number 32, with the tackle. And that will end the third quarter. Folks, we got a good one brewing here from Shenango High School. At the end of 3 quarters, your score, Ellwood City 12, Shenango 12. We'll take a short little break and bring you fourth quarter action. All right, folks, welcome back to the fourth quarter here from Shenango High School. We've got a tie game here. 8 minutes left to decide who may come out with the victory. Second down for the Wolverines. Handoff there up the middle. I believe number 16, Carlo Nardone. He will lean forward to about the 31. That will set up, I believe, a third down and 1. I wouldn't doubt that the Wolverines may slow this clock down a little bit, take their time, kind of draw out this fourth quarter. I wouldn't doubt you may see Aaron Lake under center here with a quarterback sneak. So third down and 1. Heck, you've got 2 plays to get a first down. So we'll see what's up. I formation. And there you go. Called that one. Aaron Lake up the middle. He'll get that first down. He'll truck forward. Pyle's still moving a little bit past the 30-yard line, so pickup of 2. That'll be a first down for Aaron Lake and the Wolverines. And unfortunately, there is an injury on the field, so it'll be a timeout for the officials. Anytime that there is a injury, we tend to take the camera off. It looks like they're stretching them out. It is a nice, warm, comfortable 66 degrees, so they've got the leg up, which means Cramp City 101. So the lineman for the Wildcats just has a cramp. Again, folks, our next broadcast is Friday. It is homecoming week. We'll have the homecoming festivities before the kickoff. About 6:30 is when we'll go live. Give or take a couple minutes depending on where everything lines up. Wolverines will be playing the Shannock Lancers. Not trying to talk too much into it, but we're looking at the MAC standings. It looks like Laurel has kind of separated themselves as the front runner. Beaver Falls with their victory over Ellwood. And a lot of people don't realize this from last week. That was an 0-3 Beaver Falls team, but that is that's a side note. You lost, unfortunately, to an 0-3 team, but that team, Beaver Falls, which a lot of people don't know, they lost to Central Valley, then Aliquippa, and then Laurel. So that team, even though they're 0-3, Beaver Falls is not a pushover team. And no doubt, I wouldn't say that Beaver Falls will finish up as that 2 seed in the MAC. So a lot of things here at the varsity level that's going to be working themselves out. And there's a lot of things after those top 2 teams, basically. I mean, Neshannock, Mohawk, New Brighton. There's a lot of teams there that are going to be fighting. It's going to come down to that last week. I know we were talking about it at school today. Week 10, that last week of the year, or week 9, however you want to say it, keep your eye on maybe that Freedom New Brighton matchup. That may determine who that last team is. So, anyways, number 32, I believe it is, Albertini. He'll be walking off on his own feet. It was just a simple little cramp. He's walking on our screen now at the bottom there, so it looks like he'll be ready to go coming back when Shenango gets the ball. So he was able to walk off the field. Running clock here under 7 minutes. Handoff there once again to the running back. Sorry, check that. Keeper, number 15, Aaron Lake. He'll lean forward. I think a pickup of about 2 on the play. So that'll set up a second down and 8. About under 6.5 minutes left. Wolverines just need a lot of plays that are positive. They need a lot of positive plays. Here's a snap, I formation, pitch out there. Bad pitch, and there you go. Something that cannot happen. Aaron Lake tried to pitch it back, but unfortunately hit the up man, the fullback position, but he will fall on it. Loss of a couple there back to the 32. And now you're in this territory where you may have to pass with it being 3rd and 13, 5:40 left in the 4th quarter. Nice to see the Wolverines middle school cheerleaders coming over to the Shenango side here. They've got a nice little cheer and a little chant going by all the cheerleaders. Nice to see that team interaction between the two. So here we go. 3rd down and 13. Pistol formation. Aaron Lake will take the snap. He'll chuck it up. Nice pass through the arms. I want to say number, let's see here, when he turns his shoulders. I want to say number 24, but I could be wrong. Nonetheless, the pass was incomplete, went through the tight end's hands. So now that sets up a 4th down and 13. At the same time, that kind of stops the clock. Not sure if that's a good or bad thing yet in this one. So 4 wide receivers, 2 far side, 2 close side. Lake with the snap. He'll pass. Incomplete pass. A little bit out in front of the wide receiver, number 26, Toby Cheffo. It's kind of tough. They were looking for a flag, but none called. So 5:09 left, 4th quarter. Shenango will take over. Not too much of a field position issue there, as the Wildcats will take over at their own 32. So indirectly, it's kind of like a punt in a sense. But you always want points. I believe that was a handoff to the fullback. Quick handoff there. Nico DeSalvo. He'll lean forward to about the 37-yard line. Pickup of a solid 5 for the Wildcats. So 2nd down and 5. Number 76, Tristan Reynolds with the tackle. Handoff once again. Trying to make some plays, I believe, is number 32, Albertini, the one who was cramping up. Nice play by the Wolverines. I think they're going to say face mask. You know, that's frustrating. Oh, you gotta love it when fans interact. First time you call it. Well, it's the first time that I even saw a face mask, though. I'll try to stay neutral. So tough play there for the Wolverines. They had him in the backfield or off to the side here. Unfortunately, it's going to be a face mask. I think it was an incidental face mask, so it's only 5 yards. So it's still second down and 6. Handoff here to Albertini, I think, on the jet sweep. This time, the Wolverines sniff it out again. Tackled by big boy, number 78, Perry Du Bois. Wildcats have tried that jet sweep multiple times. It worked a couple times on the touchdown scoring plays inside the numbers, but not in the middle of the field. So, 4th down and 3. 3:39 in this 4th quarter. A lot of time on this play. No play clocks, per se, in this matchup. To me, they should be forced to take a timeout because this is more than 25 seconds, folks. 5 wide receivers. Wide receiver on the side moved. Yep, there you go. I was going to say, they better call it. You better call it. A couple of the wide receivers weren't set. People were moving left and right. That's a false start against Shenango, so that'll back them up, those 5. I'm not a big fan, folks, of trick plays or, I don't know. That's a tough one at the high school level, middle school level, for that matter. So I'll back them up 5. So 4th down and 4 turns into a 4th down and a long 8. Man in motion, and I think they're going to call that timeout, something that they should have done the previous play. So timeout Shenango, 2:57 left in this 4th quarter. Got to give a shout out to the Ellwood City Wolverines fans. A very, very decent sized crowd on the far side. In fact, the entire the entire bleachers are almost filled in that top row. So got to give a shout out to the Wolverine faithful making that. I mean, it's a simple trip to down 65, but a very good scene here, seeing all the Wolverines blue and white in a good matchup. 12 all. 2:57, 4th quarter. I know if Thad was here right now with me calling this game, we'd be questioning, what do you expect? What do you do here? The jet sweep, I think, is out of the picture. I want to say the jet sweep is out of the picture because you don't really want to get caught. I wouldn't doubt you may see a trick play or something just thrown up in the air. So 4th down and 9. Here's the snap. Keeper by the quarterback. The Wolverines sniff it out. That should probably not be the play call either. Ball will be turned over to the Wolverines with 2:53 left, 4th quarter. This is going to set up an interesting finish here, folks. So the 35-yard line, Wolverines will take over 2:53, and they have 2 timeouts remaining. Aaron Lake gets the play from head coach Frank Keeley and assistant coach Alan Marsh. Wolverines will set up with 4 wide receivers. Here's a snap. Keeper by Aaron Lake. He's got this left side. Fumble on the play. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I want to say Shenango did fall on it, unfortunately, folks. And there you go, folks. I believe it's going to be Shenango ball. Yep. Shenango's football on the fumble by Aaron Lake. Wow. So 2:43 left, fourth quarter, back and forth. Nobody wants to win this. I mean, we were talking to one of the Wolverine fans up here, Dan Parsons, beside me. They're working huddle for the team, and we were talking about it. These 2-point conversions. Both teams haven't converted one. That would be the difference right now. So Shenango comes out I formation. Here's the snap and handoff there. Trucking forward is the running back for the Wildcats. He'll get up over the 35. That was number 32, Landon Albertini. He'll get to the 36, number 16, Carlo Nardone on the tackle. I formation once again. Handoff to Albertini again. Stop there by number, I want to say 50. Check that, number 20, Anthony Barbario. Nice tackle there by Anthony from that linebacker position coming up. Oh, check that. They're going to give credit to number 54, Declan O'Brien. I want to say both were on that play there, so good play there by the Wolverines defense. That'll set up a 3rd down and 6. Man in motion for the Wildcats. Keeper by, there you go, folks. Keeper by Anarock. He's got that far left side. 1st down for the Wildcats. The Wolverines have stopped that play all night until that play. So 1st down Wildcats, running clock, 2 timeouts for the Wildcats. They've got the ball at the 47-yard line, 1st down and 10. Here's the snap, pitch out. Good play by number 2, Dominic Hogan, number 5, Nate Kennedy. But the running back, Albertino, will lean forward. He'll pick up 3 on the play. He gets to the 50. Timeout Shenango. That leaves them with 1 timeout remaining. 1:03 left, 4th quarter. Not sure if we do anything for overtime. Don't want to jinx it, but I'm not sure if they do anything for overtime. If it's anything like college football, folks, we'd be getting the ball at the 10-yard line, back and forth play. As much as I enjoy overtimes, I'm not really looking forward to that. All right, so game reset, 1:03. Shenango with the ball at the 50, far side of Wolverines, 1:03. Here's a snap, here's the handoff to Albertini. He'll go forward, doesn't get much. See, you got to call that both ways. Okay, good. I think they're pointing both ways because Albertini initially pushed the Wolverine defender, then the Wolverine defender took offense to it and pushed back. So it should be both ways. Time and a place, folks. Time and a place. You should not be doing this in the fourth quarter. So they're going to say personal foul against the Wolverines, personal foul against Shenango. They're going to have them offset, which means they'll replay the down. Unless it was after the play, which technically it was. They may keep it. Let's see here. Yep. So the Shenango bench was like, no, the foul or the flag was during the play. No, it was not. It was after the play. So the play counts. The down counts. Offsetting calls makes it third down, and I believe a 4 yards for the Wildcats. So the down does count. Okay, so third down and 4. Here's the snap. Anorak back to pass. Pass is incomplete by the quarterback, number 12, Christian Anorak. Very, very close to the intentional grounding again, but he did get out of the pocket. It did get past the line of scrimmage, so they're going to say pass is incomplete. That will set up a 4th down and 4. And I think we can officially now say this. This is going to be the play of the game. This will decide where we go from here. 48 seconds left. 4th down and 4 for the Wildcats. Keeper once again hit there by number 78, Barry Du Bois. Right at you folks in your living room. Check that, number 76, Tristan Reynolds with the tackle. He sniffed it out. Turnover on downs. 43 seconds left. 2 timeouts for the Wolverines. This sets it up, folks. 51 yards for the Wolverines. 43 seconds. Wouldn't doubt you may see some trickery here by the Wolverines. 4 wide receivers. Here's the snap back to Lake. He's back to pass. He'll throw. Ooh! Good attempt on the pass to number 25, I want to say again, Jacob Bishop, just over his head. If Aaron Lake can just wait 1 more second and just lob her in there, there's a chance that Biscuit might break this down the field. So 39 seconds. 2nd down and 10 for the Wolverines. Aaron Lake, quarterback. I formation. He'll roll out this side. Aaron Lake will lean forward. Gets taken down about the 45 so yard line. So he'll pick up a solid 6 yards. Timeout for the Wolverines with 30 seconds left. Decision time. This is 2 down territory for sure. .30 seconds left. You may see the Wolverines maybe try to take their shot and pass, get the 1st down. If they don't complete it, it'll stop the clock, but they could come back and attempt on 4th down. It's only 4 yards, so a lot of things here that could potentially be done by the Wolverines. I do not think anyone was thinking that this was going to be the result. Again, folks, both teams had 2-point conversions, not once, but twice. Both of them were not good. And that's what sets you up with a 12-12 game here. 30 seconds, 3rd down and 4. Out of the timeout for the Wolverines. Back the pass is Aaron Lake. He'll throw it quickly. Incomplete. Indirectly caught the Wildcats team kind of napping a little bit, but the pass was just too far out in front. Incomplete. That'll set up 4th down. The pass plays, unfortunately, have not been clicking. I think Aaron Lake has completed 1 pass on 4th down, but it was on 4th down, so we'll see what happens here. Wolverines were smart. You got that 1 timeout. Maybe you potentially take it, because this could be decision time. They're going to take their time, come up to the line. I formation, 4th and 4 for the Wolverines. Trying a quick draw off sides. Yep. Kind of saw that one coming. So the Wolverines tried to draw the Shenango Wildcats off sides. Do not get the 1st down because of the penalty, so no penalty on the play. So that's the Wolverines' last timeout of this game. Now it sets up, what do you do on 4th and 4? This would be a perfect time for me to text Thad and say, what would Thad Sturgeon do? Question mark. What? That may be the new thing. That may be the question of the week for our Ellwood City Twix show. WWTSD. What would Thad Sturgeon do? All right. 27 seconds left. 4th and 4 for the Wolverines at the 45-yard line. Either they will get the 1st down and keep going, or they'll turn the ball over on downs. Here's the snap. Back the pass is Lake. He's got him wide open. Listen, folks, only 2 completions on the night, but both of them on 4th down. 1st down Wolverines down to the 35. Oh, no. Wolverines have to be set. Yep. Dan Parsons just asked the question I was thinking. Is that going to be a 10-second runoff? Not really sure if they do that in high school level. I don't think so because it was a 1st down. Running clock. 15 seconds left. Here's a snap by Lake. They're going to stop it again for another flag. So once again, false start against the Wolverines. 5-yard penalty. That'll set up a 1st down and 20. Doesn't really mean much now. Running clock. One play basically left here, folks. 1st down and 20. 6 seconds left. Up. Check that. They will spike the ball. So 6 seconds left, 2nd down and 20 from the 45. So here we go, folks. 6 seconds, 4 wide receivers. Here's the snap. Back to pass is Aaron Lake. He'll hold on to it just for a little bit longer. He will chuck it up. Deep throw over everybody. Picked off by Wildcats. Albertini, he'll start to return it back. He does not have any blockers out front, so he's going to have to cut back. He is tackled there about the 34-yard line, so that will end the fourth quarter as a line judge and official, Mr. Dan Morell, is telling, listen, folks, we don't want any flags here at the end of this quarter. Get to your benches. Get to your benches. So after the fourth quarter, okay, so that is officially the last play of the game. I'm not really sure what they would do if there is an overtime. I know in the championship game, obviously, that makes sense. But nonetheless, folks, that was your last play of the game. A nice fought battle by both teams. In the end, I think this is the way it should have ended anyways. 12 all, 12 each. A good finish by both teams. Shenango looked very, very good in that late first and second quarter. Wolverines kind of played it out there, but nonetheless, a tie game. So both teams will kind of go home. It's always tough when you're tied. Kind of happy, kind of like whatever, it is what it is. So final score from Shenango High School. Your Ellwood City Wolverines 12, Shenango 12. Came down the last play, picked off, tackled, and that ends the game. So final score 12 all from Shenango High School. Folks, our next broadcast will be this Friday, homecoming from Ellwood City from Helling Stadium. About a 6:30 kickoff. We'll do all of the homecoming festivities, and then 7 o'clock, your Ellwood City Wolverines will take on the Neshannock Lancers. So I've been your host, Brad Windhorst. Final score from Shenango High School. Each team with 12 points. That means a tie. Good night, folks.